In Bento Box in the Heartland, My Japanese Girlhood in Whitebread America, 2006, Japanese-American author Linda Furiya reflects on her upbringing, navigating the complexities of balancing her Japanese heritage with life in the predominantly white rural town of Versailles, Indiana. A significant part of this balance revolves around food. For instance, her family frequently drove across the Ohio border to Cincinnati to source ingredients necessary for preparing traditional Japanese dishes. This connection to food is so central that some readers consider the memoir a food memoir, with each chapter concluding with a recipe. Furiya also frequently uses food-based metaphors. Early in the book, her mother warns her about the dangers of swallowing fish bones, which Furiya likens to the many obstacles she must face as a Japanese girl trying to fit into Midwestern farm life. As Furiya acclimates to the Midwest, she experiences a journey of self-discovery and learns about the challenges of assimilation. Initially embarrassed by her rice ball lunches while other kids ate peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, she eventually takes pride in the uniqueness and flavor of her food compared to the boring lunches around her. When a Vietnamese family moves to the neighborhood, Furiya is excited to meet their daughter, Tam, who also shares the Asian American immigrant experience. However, their friendship becomes complicated as Tam's recent immigrant status serves as a mirror to Furiya's own earlier struggles with assimilation. This also brings up feelings about her relationship with her less assimilated parents. While Furiya has developed strategies to cope with both implicit and explicit racism, she feels a degree of shame in her fear that associating with Tam could make her stand out again in a negative way. One of the more blatant experiences of racism that Furiya recalls involves a former American GI who had married a Japanese war bride. He casually uses racial slurs in front of Furiya and her parents, underscoring the casual cruelty that often accompanied her experience growing up in a predominantly white, rural community. Furiya feels anger and frustration when her parents respond passively to the GI's offensive remarks, brushing off his ignorance with laughter and advising her to let go of the past. She struggles to reconcile their reaction with their deep pride in their Japanese heritage. Despite her discomfort with these moments of racism, Furiya is also sensitive to the charms of small-town life. One of the more humorous anecdotes she shares involves a neighbor who drives his riding mower up and down the street. Initially puzzled, Furiya eventually learns that the man lost his driver's license due to a DUI, and the mower is his only legal means of getting to the liquor store. Furiya finds herself drawn to other aspects of life in Versailles, particularly the town's Harvest Festival. When she mentions the festival to a friend from a big city, she downplays its importance, only to realize she feels ashamed for doing so. While it may not seem special to outsiders, for the people of Versailles, the Harvest Festival is the highlight of the year. The book begins and ends with meaningful food metaphors. Near the end, when Furiya returns home as an adult, her parents prepare her favorite dish, a roasted pork loin called yakibuta. When she hesitates to eat it right away, her parents are confused. Furiya explains that she likes to save her favorite food for last. Her father then shares a story from his time as a World War II prisoner of war, when he used to save the best part of his meal for last, until he found himself in a POW camp where food was scarce, and waiting too long meant it might be gone. From that point on, he ate his favorite food first to ensure he could enjoy it. Bento Box in the Heartland is more than just a memoir with recipes. It's an inspiring story of finding one's place in a foreign community while holding on to your identity. Through humor, food, and reflection, Furiya offers a thoughtful exploration of culture, belonging, and resilience. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.